what happens when society decides that some humans don't qualify for protection? Things like racism came because people decided that those different races had less value than their own lives. Eugenics justified by redefining value. And dehumanization always starts with language. I mean, racism, it starts just because somebody has a different color than you, they have less value. But that is your perceived value of that thing. Just because you perceive the value of something as differently or less or more, doesn't mean that that has a general less value. That thing has its own value regardless of what you believe, regardless of the circumstances, regardless of what the world tells us or other people tell us. That thing has value. So injustice always begins when we start redefining human life. We can't do it. We don't get to decide the human life, the value of that life. That has already been decided, and it has its own value, regardless of what we do to it, regardless of what we think of it. It has its own value. You have your own value. I have my own value. He has his own value in his own way. And
the culture doesn't define the human life.
Yeah.
Because we see problems with the culture defining human life.
Something evil every time happens, we do that.
Something else needs to define human life.